Grand Rising, my Anunnaki. My name is Tasiim, and I'm going to be teaching you today why we are not the human race, and instead, we are the Anunnaki race. Your whole life you have been taught, just like me, as children, that everybody that lives on this planet is a human being. And I'm here to tell you today that that is a complete lie. They lied to us. None of us are humans. That's what y'all are. I'm going to explain the difference in the easiest way possible, and that is by reading the first page of my textbook. We're going to read it together. I'm just going to take the first page out, and I'm going to be showing you this. Let me grab the first page. Where it's at? Boom. All right, let me show you what it looks like. It's a textbook. It's a workbook textbook. This is why you have to get this. But it starts off by saying, everything about our planet that we have been taught by our government is all a lie. The first lie that we were taught is that we are all human beings when we are not. The people on this planet that are called black people are not human beings. We are a species called the Anunnaki. And we created this universe that we live in and every single planet inside of it. It says that we are the Anunnaki species. Let me show you the picture so you can see it. You see these people right here? The people with brown skin complexion just like you and me? People who have brown skin, or you could say copper skin. It says the Anunnaki race. The Anunnaki race. That is who we are. Our skin color is brown because we are the Anunnaki race. They lied to us. They said that we are humans. But if you've ever paid attention, just like me, I'll give you the greatest scenario. When I was in elementary school, this is when I was 12 years old, I was in PE class. We had PE class in my school in an after-school program called Magnet. This is from 2 o'clock to 5 o'clock. So we had 3 classes in Magnet. And in my last class, it was from 4 to 5. I had PE. In PE, we always used to choose teams for the sports that we would play. Sometimes we would play baseball. Sometimes we would play hockey. Sometimes we would play soccer. We just played sports. And I remember my PE teacher saying that 2 Anunnaki could not be on the same team. Now, he didn't use the word Anunnaki, but he said, 2 of y'all cannot be on the same team. See, my teacher was Chinese. He was an Asian American. That's what he was. He wasn't me. He wasn't Anunnaki. He wasn't Black American, like they call us. He was an Asian American. So on this day, we were choosing teams for hockey. I'm not a hockey professional, but I do know that Anunnaki, we are the most athletic beings that exist on this entire planet, called Ki. Not Earth, Ki, planet Ki. Second home planet of the Anunnaki. So, we were choosing teams, and I remember I ended up being first captain, and it was one of the Mexicans. Like I said, I grew up around Mexicans. One of the Mexicans, he was second captain. I was first captain. Tasiim was first captain. Second captain was the Mexican. And I remember I got to choose first. So guess who I chose on my team? I chose the only Anunnaki in the entire class. I'm Tasiim, his name was Armani. Armani was in the 5th grade, he was 11. I'm Tasiim, I was 12. Well, no, I think I was 11 too. I didn't turn 12 just yet. But I remember picking Armani, and I remember my coach, we called him Coach G. He said, you know that the both of y'all cannot be on the same team, right? I said, no, what do you mean? I got to choose first. We should be on the same team. I was first captain. He said, no, that's cheating. I'm thinking to myself, how is this cheating? He said, you both know. You cannot be doing that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to join the other team. I'm thinking to myself, now this man is cheating. I'm 12 years old. He 11. This man is 26. How is he going to be on the other team? My man is cheating. So the game started. He was on the other team. He was really on the other team. I'm like, dang, what is going on? This was a human. So he knew that 2 Anunnaki could not be on the same team because we would overpower and destroy the entire competition. In this hockey game, we ended up playing, and I remember I'm running. I'm going fast. My man grabbed his hockey stick. He smacked it against mine. And I remember flying like, I had a whole flip. Oh. What are we feeling? We gotta put this back up. Yeah, I had a whole flip. He hit my hockey stick, and I flew. Scraped myself, got up. I got up after that, and I'm like, man, this man is cheating. How is he gonna be on their team? We ended up winning this game. After all of that, we ended up winning. And I always remembered that day when he said 2 of us cannot be on the same team. This scenario existed in the same with all sports that we played. He said 2 Anunnaki cannot be on the same team. So, that is an example. And I'm going to keep reading with you. In my textbook, it also says this. It says at one time on planet Key, there only lived one race. That race was the Anunnaki race. We have been taught that race means the part of the planet that you come from. If you move to a different part of the planet, your skin color is going to change. And what I'm here to tell you today is that is a lie. Your skin color does not change. Your skin color is what you are born with. I look the same that I look now since I was a child. I was 3 months. I was the same color. I didn't never change. I was always brown. I was brown. I didn't get no darker, no lighter. I was the same. My skin color ain't changed yet. But they said our skin color changes. That is a lie. And here's also the same thing. They also said that our skull shape changes. That is another lie. Your skull was inside of your head. Right? Your cabeza. Right? What is holding your brain. It does not change because you move to a different part of the planet. They are lying. So my textbook says the Anunnaki race is your black people. It says, what happened? How come planet Key isn't all Anunnaki anymore? Well, it was invaded. This is called the Great Key Invasion. An invasion where 3 races came onto our planet without our permission and teamed up to take over our planet. There were 3 other races that came to team up against the Anunnaki to take over our planet. Race. It says this. These races are the reptilians, the Pleiadians, and the humans. The humans teamed up on the same side as the reptilians and the Pleiadians to take over our planet. We have been all taught that we are humans, right? Like I said, that is a lie. We are Anunnaki. It says race, the definition of race. Race means the planet from which one originates from. That is the true definition of race. The planet from which one originates from. Every race is born on a specific planet. This is their foundation. The Anunnaki race is born on a specific planet called Planet Key. It has been renamed to Earth. And I'm going to rename it back to Key. This planet that we all live on. Yeah, this one right here. This one that me and you live on. It's called Planet Key. Planet Key is located inside of the 9th universe in the Milky Way galaxy. That is called the 999th galaxy. The last one that was ever created in the 9th universe. That is where our planet is located. Planet Key. The humans. They come from the 6th universe. Not the 9th. The 6th. The 6th universe. They come from a galaxy called the Plutonian galaxy. This is their origin. And in this galaxy called the Plutonian galaxy, they come from a planet called Nern. I'm going to send all of the humans back to Nern, but the ones who have committed crimes, I'm going to get rid of them. If you already committed crimes against my Anunnaki, you're no longer going to survive. You're going to reap everything that you sowed. By me. Not no invisible God in the sky. I'm going to be the punisher of you. So, with that being said, it says these three races teamed up. The Pleiadians, the reptilians, and the humans. I don't know why that's not how you do three. Three is 1, 2, 3, but I don't know why I'm doing 3. This is 3 now, 3. These 3 races. Like I said, race, what does the textbook say? The textbook says on day 2, you can see this. Day 2, you can see this with your own 2 eyes. Day 2, race, the planet from which one originates from. That's what it means. The planet from which one originates from. The humans, the human race excludes all black people. No black people with my skin color is actually brown. It's not black. No people with afros just like me, or long locks, or brown skin like me that are called black people. Some of us are called Africans. Some of us are called Haitians. Some of us are called Jamaicans. Some of us are called Brazilians. These are the black people who live in Brazil and they have afros. These are the black people who live in Colombia and they only speak Spanish. I also speak Spanish. This is what they fear. And I'll give you a great example. Yo puedo comunicar en español fluentemente porque es muy fácil para aprender español. I can speak Spanish. I'm here to communicate with my Anunnaki. All of your black people are Anunnaki. The Anunnaki, the black people, are not humans. We are Anunnaki. The humans, they are your Mexicans. Every Mexican on the planet who is picking grapes and beans, they are humans. They are the ones who get ticks, lice, and fleas. Those are the humans. The humans are your Mexicans. Who else are your humans? Your humans are anyone who lives in Latin America that has straight hair. If you live in Latin America and you have straight hair and you have dog DNA and you have RH blood or A blood or B blood, then you are a human. If you have straight hair, you are a human. So it go, like I said, this goes for the Mexicans, 1. All of the Latinos who live in, we could say Puerto Rico, all the white people live in Puerto Rico, whoever calls himself, oh, I'm not white, I'm Puerto Rican. You're delusional. You're the same thing. There's no difference. You are all the same. All of you are dirty. There's no difference. You are all the same. I don't give a damn if you're from Puerto Rico, from Cuba, Colombia, Venezuela, Peru, Ecuador. Same thing. You are all the same. You're all dirty. None of you take baths and all of you get ticks. All of you. Okay? So if you have straight hair, you are a human. If you are Chinese or Asian, if you are any type of Asian, you are a human. That includes the Taiwanese, the Chinese, Japanese, the Vietnamese. Does not matter. You are all human. All of you have the same hair. So, the next one is the Indians. Those are the ones who live in modern day India. The ones who have the red dots on their head, the forehead, the red ruby gems. Those are the humans. Curry, give me my chicken curry, please, chicken curry. That's the humans. They're dirty as well. They cook with their feet. I've never seen anybody cook with their goddamn feet. That's disgusting. So the red dots, they are also human. And the last one goes for all of your Arabs. All of the Arabs. I'm going to say it like that just to make some of you mad. All of you Arabs are humans. This goes for the Iraqis, the Palestinians, the Iranians, the Persians. Who else we got? We got the Saudi Arabians. All of you are humans. Every single one of you. You all have the same hair. All of you died from the sun. Every single one of you. So I explained, these are all of the humans that exist on this planet. This excludes all black people. If you are an African, you are not a human. You are a Anunnaki. If you are a Jamaican, you are not a human. You are a Anunnaki. If you are a Brazilian who is black, you are not a human. You are a Anunnaki. If you are an American who is black, you are not a human. You are a Anunnaki. And it explains in my textbook that the humans took over your planet. They enslaved you on your own planet. And your duty and responsibility is to enslave them back and take your planet back. After you enslave them and after that is all finished, then we can send them away. We can ban them from our planet for 7,000 years so they can never return. They can return after 7,000 years. Maybe we'll make it 14,000. We'll just extend it a little bit. 20,000. You humans, none of you could come back to Planet Kai until after 20,000 years. After 20,000 years, then you can come back to Planet Ki. After 20,000 years. Okay? So, this is explained in my textbook. We have a place to read. This is where you read. This is the part where you read at, and this is the part where you answer multiple choice questions. This is on a 3rd grade level. It is simple for everybody to comprehend or to understand. I made it very simple. The purpose of me creating this textbook is because your Anunnaki have to create businesses for themselves. This is a lost art that we have all forgotten. And instead, we have become employees for the humans. I was incarnated onto this planet to put it into it and say that we no longer need to be employed by humans. And instead, we have to be employed by Anunnaki. That means many of us have to start creating businesses and jobs for our people so they can become employed by us. So that is what I'm doing. My purpose is to employ many of you. I want to employ hundreds of thousands of you so we could sell this textbook called This Planet Was Stolen from Black People. This one right here. I want to build schools. I want to build 10,000 schools all across the planet, but starting in Africa, that teaches our people that we are the Anunnaki. I want to fly many of our Americans to Africa because the honest truth is that the longer you live in America, the more you are a target to the humans, the more likely you are to get arrested, the more likely you are to stay in prison for most of your life, the longer you live in America. And the only thing that I can do currently to protect our young men, because we are the biggest threat to the entire matrix, the only thing that I can do in my current status is to get you out of America, put you in a safe place so that you can build your power. You can build your influence, and you can become the king that you were supposed to be. A real king, just like me. That's why I was in Africa. To build our power. It is the only place on the planet that you are respected by people who look like you. In America, our people are under hypnosis and we are under frequency towers on a consistent basis, 24 hours of the day. They are watching us. They're watching us through our phones. They're monitoring our text messages and they're monitoring our phone calls. They're listening in on everything that we do. And what I'm saying is our solution is we have to get to a continent to where our people are in power. And once we go to this continent, after 10 years, we can come back to our home and we can take it back by force. But we have to build a military to do it. There is no taking your country back without a military. So that is what I'm here to do, to show you that you are an intelligent specimen. You Anunnaki, every black person is an intelligent species. You are an intelligent being. And I have to teach you that once again. You are authors. I'm an author. You are authors. We need more authors. More authors, because that is going to change the brainwave frequency of the rest of our race. I need your help to help me accomplish this mission. This is a campaign that Tasiim is launching. We are going to have a coronation ceremony because I am going to be the king of all of us. We're going to have a monarchy. That means that it's going to be a system where there is one ruler. This is who you know who's in power. If you do not live in a monarchy, you are confused. You don't know who is in power. Your leader is invisible. Do you want to live your entire life where someone who is in power, the highest power, is invisible and nobody knows them? Do you really want to live in an environment where you don't know who your leader is? Do you really want that? I don't think you do. I think you want to have an environment to where you can trust your leader and you know who they are. So team up with me, Tasiim or King Tasiim. And together, all of the Anunnaki, we are going to take back Planet Ki. We're going to enslave the humans. We're also going to enslave the Pleiadians and the reptilians. You all have to pay for your crimes. And after you were enslaved, we would decide what we do with you next. But for now, the Anunnaki, we are teaming up. If you live in America and you are black, you are Anunnaki. If you live in Africa, you are Anunnaki. If you live in Brazil, Colombia, or Cuba, you are Anunnaki. If you live in Haiti, Jamaica, or I don't even count the Dominican Republicans because they're all delusional. Every single Dominican Republican is delusional. They are humans too. Just the black people, they're not delusional. Those are the Anunnaki. I need you all to team up with me. Help me on this mission. We will build 10,000 schools. We'll build a military. And together, and not just the military, but uniforms. All of us will have on the same gear. We'll have our badges. We'll have on our shoes. We'll have on our collared shirts. We'll have on our helmets. We will have unity. This will be the United Anunnaki, an organization created by King Tasiim. And together we will team up and conquer the world. So I need you, Anunnaki, to team up with me. Get the textbook, This Planet Was Stolen from Black People, and help me accomplish my mission. For Anunnaki power and structure. For a government with all Anunnaki. For masculinity. And to get rid of homosexuality. Team up with me. And I promise you that I will not let you down. This is to all of my Anunnaki. This is Tasiim Delisa. And Grand Rising. My Anunnaki. Catch you later.